As we move through the third week of November, we pause to honor the remarkable individuals who shaped our culture, our memories, and the moments we still carry with us. Each of these lives, whether known for music, sports, acting, activism, or storytelling, left a mark far deeper than headlines can capture. These are the voices and talents many of us grew up with, the faces we welcomed into our homes. Today, we remember what they gave us, and why they will never be forgotten. Cleo Hearn, who passed on November 9, 2025 at 86 after a long illness, was a pioneer whose name echoed across the rodeo world. Many viewers will remember the days when rodeo events filled weekend TV lineups, and Hearn stood out as one of the few black cowboys breaking barriers with grace and grit. As founder of the Cowboys of Color Rodeo, he opened doors for countless riders who followed. His legacy is one of courage, opportunity, and pride within a historic tradition. And now, we gently turn to another life well worth honoring. Jim Avila, who died on November 12, 2025, at 70 after a long illness, was a trusted presence in American journalism. Many will recall his steady voice on NBC Nightly News and later on ABC News, especially during the O.J. Simpson trial and other major headlines of the 90s and 2000s. He represented a generation of reporters who delivered the news with clarity and conviction. His legacy endures through the stories he told and the integrity he brought to his work. As we remember his contributions, we move on to another cherished figure. Todd Snider passed away on November 14, 2025, at 59 due to pneumonia. To many music lovers, Snider was more than a singer-songwriter. He was a storyteller whose wry humor and lived-in wisdom spoke to people who grew up with Americana and alt-country in the 90s. Songs like All Right Guy and Beer Run carried a raw honesty that audiences connected with deeply. His concerts, filled with laughter and soulful reflection, created memories that still linger. His influence resonates in countless musicians today. With gratitude for his music, we turn now to another life remembered. Kenny Easley, the legendary Seattle Seahawks safety, passed on November 14, 2025, at 66. The cause was not publicly disclosed. Football fans, especially those who watched the game in the 1980s, will remember the electricity he brought to every snap. A five-time Pro Bowl selection and 1984 Defensive Player of the Year, Easley played with unmatched intensity. His Hall of Fame legacy reflects both his talent and his leadership on and off the field. As we honor his powerful impact on the sport, we gently transition to another remarkable story. Alice Wong passed on November 14, 2025 at 51 due to an infection. Though younger than many we honor, her influence resonates deeply with viewers who value advocacy and resilience. Wong, born with spinal muscular atrophy, became a fierce voice for disability rights, empowering others through her writing and her leadership. Many readers will recognize her books, including Disability Visibility. Her life's work stands as a testament to perseverance, representation, and compassion. With respect for the path she forged, we move forward to remember another life of meaning. Elizabeth Franz, who died on November 4, 2025, at 84 from cancer, was a beloved actress whose presence lit up the stage and screen. Many viewers will fondly recall her Tony Award-winning role in Death of a Salesman, as well as her memorable appearances in Gilmore Girls and Roseanne. Her warm, expressive performances brought depth to characters that stayed with audiences long after the curtain fell. She leaves behind a legacy rooted in artistry, passion, and heart. And with that same spirit of remembrance, we honor the next life on our list. Humayun Ershadi passed away on November 11, 2025 at 78 after battling cancer. Film lovers may remember him most from The Kite Runner or earlier from the acclaimed Iranian film Taste of Cherry, where his quiet strength and emotional depth captivated audiences around the world. His performances held a timeless quality, gentle, thoughtful, and deeply human. For many, his roles marked unforgettable cinematic moments. His legacy is one of artistic sincerity that reached across cultures. With appreciation for his contributions, We turn now to another remarkable innovator, Rebecca Heinemann, who died on November 17, 2025, at 62 after a fight with cancer, was a trailblazer in video game history. Many early gamers will remember the golden age of home computing, when her work shaped titles like The Bard's Tale 3 and Dragon Wars. She also earned her place in history as the first ever U.S. national video game champion in 1980. Her pioneering spirit inspired generations of developers and players. Her legacy stands proudly in the evolution of gaming itself. As we honor her impact, we gently bring our memorial to a close. John Beam, who passed on November 14, 2025 at 66 after being tragically shot and killed, was a mentor whose influence extended far beyond the football field. Many viewers may remember him from the Netflix series Last Chance U, where his passion for shaping young lives stood out as much as his coaching success. After decades inspiring high school and junior college athletes, more than 20% of his players reached the NFL, a testament to his belief in second chances. His legacy is one of guidance, discipline, and heart. With gratitude for his impact, we move to our next remembrance. Paige Greco passed on November 16, 2025, at just 28 after a sudden medical episode. Though her life was brief, the Paralympic community, and many who watched the Tokyo 2020 Games, will remember her extraordinary spirit. Her gold medal in the 3,000-meter individual pursuit inspired viewers around the world, especially those who followed her rise through determination and positivity. With cerebral palsy, she competed not just with skill, but with courage that resonated deeply. Her legacy lives on in the athletes she inspired and the barriers she helped break. With her strength in mind, we honor the next life. Randy Jones, who died on November 18, 2025, at 75, leaves behind a legacy cherished by baseball fans who grew up watching the sport in the 1970s. The cause of death was not announced. As the 1976 National League Cy Young Award winner and a two-time All-Star for the San Diego Padres, Jones brought excitement and pride to an emerging franchise. Many will remember his signature left-handed pitching and his bond with Padres fans. His retired number 35 reflects just how deeply he shaped the team's early identity. With appreciation for his contributions, we continue on. Walt Aldridge passed away on November 19, 2025, at 70 after a long illness. Country music listeners, especially those who followed the genre in the 1980s and early 2000s, will remember him as both a soulful singer and a gifted songwriter. His pen crafted hits like Ronnie Millsap's There's No Getting Over Me and Heartland's I Loved Her First, songs that still evoke powerful memories for many families. He also led the Shooters, adding his voice to the era's sound. His legacy is one of heartfelt storytelling through music. With gratitude for his melodies, we turn to our final tribute. Monty, born Gary Moundfield, passed in November 2025 at 63. The cause of death was not publicly disclosed. Fans of alternative rock, especially those who came of age in the late 80s and 90s, will remember him as the dynamic bassist of the Stone Roses. His grooves powered songs like Fool's Gold and Love Spreads, becoming a defining part of the era's sound. Manny later brought that same energy to Primal Scream, influencing yet another generation of music lovers. His legacy lives on in the rhythms that shaped a cultural moment. With this final remembrance, we bring our tribute to a close. As we reflect on these extraordinary lives, we're reminded that every legacy, big or small, becomes part of the story we share across generations. Their work, their spirit, and their courage live on in the memories we keep. If any of these individuals touched your life, inspired you, or shaped a moment you still hold close, please share those memories in the comments. And join us each week as we continue honoring the lives that shaped our world.